What's going on, people? Before I get in this video, just gonna give you a fair warning. Right now, both of my glands are quite painful. So at this moment in time, when I am speaking, my speech may not come out as clear as it normally does. That's if it is clear normally anyway. So I do apologize in advance if my speech does go a little bit every now and then, if you dig what I'm saying. Now, with that being said, Amanda decided to pretty much bounce back towards haters, shall I say, to people who she feels aren't nice people because she's got something to say. And you know what? With that being said, we're about to get into it. Now I'm going to read it off my phone, but it's clearer for me to read it here than it is for me to read it on the screen, okay? But as you can see, though, has the heading is in particular here by Show Beauty. Here's Amanda's long-awaited engagement announcement, or rather, her flame post after engagement announcement got leaked. Well, let's get into it. She starts off by saying, "Let me be clear, you imbeciles." Lovely. I do not give a about making headlines, but yet you're here making this announcement. But okay. It is the gossip fan pages that look at my profile and post about it. I couldn't care less about being relevant. For example, a fan page posted about something I never even shared, and the idiot fans claiming I'm looking to get attention when I never even posted. I am living my life happily. I truly do not care what Susan from Montana or Carl from Texas has to say about me or my life. Okay. She continues by saying, "Not all, but majority of 90-Day fan base are disgustingly mean, hateful people that enjoy tearing people down and spread rumors like 8th graders." You know what? Do you know what I find quite interesting about that comment? Everybody knows what the 90-Day fan base can be like. If we feel like someone's character isn't exactly a nice character, if we feel like someone's character on screen is a character that, you know, is somebody that either takes advantage of other people or somebody that just isn't a nice person, people are always going to have their opinion. So to be honest with you, before you even went on the show, maybe you should have done your research on what the fan base is like. I'm not saying that's something that people should do, but let's be real. This is the internet, right? And it doesn't matter what TV show you watch. Every TV show has its own fair bit of fan base. And at the end of the day, if people don't like someone because of the way that person's behaved, well, then that fan base will have something to say. I mean, you can see as them being hateful and tearing you down, which, don't get me wrong, some people do that. I'm not going to say they don't. But at the same time, though, like, you chose to go on TV. And no matter what you do on TV, you're going to get people who's going to have hateful comments. So the matter of fact is, before you even go on TV, these are things that you should think about. To be fair, I actually think that before someone goes on TV, they should see a therapist first, to be honest with you, at this rate, because it's just ridiculous. You know what I mean? It's the same as me, you know? Me choosing to be online is me opening myself up to the same level of abuse that you get. But obviously, I don't get it. Why? Because I guess my character doesn't give people the feeling that they have to come off me in hateful ways, because I guess my character doesn't do anything to offend people or do anything to put people on the wrong side of me. You see what I'm saying? Meanwhile, your character did this. How you portrayed yourself did this. So you just have to own up to your own actions. You see what I'm saying? But before I elaborate on that one, though, let's continue real quick. And when presenting the actual facts that disprove the rumors, they blatantly ignore it and claim it has a lie because it would make their hateful opinions invalid in their eyes. They feel validated by their opinions because a reality show, but the reality show couldn't possibly be anything other than 100% truth. I mean, here's the thing as well, another thing. At the end of the day, everybody knows before they go on a reality TV show, and even like that, reality TV shows are going to have editing. And editing is going to happen in its own way. 90-Day Fiancé has been going on for what, 10 seasons now. The flagship show has been going on for 10 seasons. Meanwhile, all the other shows have had their own fair share of seasons, where they've been going on for like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 seasons. They've been going on. Point being is that 90-Day Fiancé is a show that is on all year round. And the reality is this: you cannot tell me that you had not seen an episode or a season of it before you went on the show. Otherwise, how did you know to go on the show? My point being is, when you should know that when you go on the show is going to be produced in however way it's going to be produced. Do you see what I'm saying? And if you're not happy with the way it was produced in the end, it is what it is. You still chose to go on that TV show, and you still chose to behave in ways that they could use it against you. Do you see what I'm saying? Now listen, at the end of the day, this goes back to what I said before. I'm now starting to believe that before people go on a TV show, really and truly get therapy first. If you're going to go on a reality TV show like this, maybe go and get therapy first. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, you wouldn't be in your feelings when people say what they got to say. Because like I said before, we are entitled to judge you based on what we see on screen. Because when we choose to watch 90 Day Fiancé or any reality TV show, we are choosing to watch the reality that is shown towards us. Now, if that reality is incorrect, you have a chance to show us something differently on social media. I said this before. There's been times when members have gone onto the show. People have not liked them, but then they've come back for pillow talk. And then people are like, actually, hold on a minute. That person isn't that bad. Or some of them have then come on social media and then started behaving in other ways. And people are, oh, damn, that person isn't that bad. Or some of them just go completely quiet. They don't say anything. You don't hear from them, you know what I'm saying? And then we completely forget about those people, to be honest, for the most part. So really and truly, let's not sit here and act as if there isn't ways to change people's opinions on you based on the TV show, and there isn't ways of people to forget about who you when you was on the show. But if you are actively still online and you're going to be making a post like this, it doesn't help you. But that's just my opinion. Nonetheless, though, we continue. They are immune to seeing anything other than what fits their narrative to validate their hateful opinions. Now we move on to the last one. Very few people know me and my real life, and the ones that do damn sure don't follow the gossips, fat pages. Even now, after this post, people will have some crap to say. Thank you, I have some crap to say, clearly. I have always been real and authentic to my values and character. Truth is, I don't give a F what you do, because why are you here making a statement, but okay, about hateful comments. Or if fans think negativity about me, because at the end of the day, the hate you spew is just reflective of your character. I mean, it could be. That is subject. It could be. There's a possibility. Yeah, there is a possibility. But hey ho. It's all very subjective, isn't it now? All that being said, I am very appreciative of all the nice, amazing people that have followed and I've met after the show that have always been supportive and understanding. I love you all. But you know what, though? I give her credit for at least ending it in a nice way. At least she ended it on a positive rather than a negative. I give her that. Now, listen, at the end of the day, like I said before, generally speaking, I just feel like before you go on a TV show, watch the TV show first, get a gist of how the show goes, and also on top of that, if you got the time for it, maybe even check out online and see how people do react, and see how people do comment about other people. Do you see what I'm saying? But like I said before, once you go on a TV show, you still got chances to prove people wrong. That is always going to be there available. But if you don't take the chance to prove people wrong, well, then that's on you. You can play the blame game all you like, but that's on you. You see what I'm saying? Because I've seen many cast members go on the show, come out of the show, and be able to really change everyone's opinions on them. Okay, that's happened multiple times. I remember when Emily and Kobe was on their first season, everybody was on Emily's ass. People were onto that woman like there was no tomorrow. But then she went on pillow talk, and people were like, hold on a minute, she's not too bad. She's actually all right, isn't she now? You know what I'm saying? And now she's back for a new season. She's not getting none of the hate that she was getting before, or none of the criticism, shall I say, to be fair. I'll say criticism is the better word to use than she was getting before, but people were able to see a new version of her, this is what I'm saying. And like I said, and then there's other customers that have been in the show before, and they just went completely quiet after the show was over. So therefore now people don't have anything to say about them because, you know, those people decided to say, you know what, this isn't for me. And then there's the other people, the people that I say is probably the smartest people. The people that go on the show, do what they're going to do, earn their money, and then after that, they don't read a single negative thing whatsoever. They just continue about their life like as if it never happened. This is what I'm saying. They just understand. They understand the ideas of going to get your paycheck and then bouncing. This is what I'm saying. And then there's other people that have been on the show and they've gone off and made businesses for themselves. This is what I'm saying. Miona and Jabri, when they were on the show, nobody was really much of a fan of neither one of them two. But guess what though? Since the show's over, Miona's gone off and made her own little business for herself and thrive regardless. This is what I'm saying. So really and truly, this whole narrative and this whole complaining about, but the show did this, or, you know, you guys can believe 100% truth for da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, bloody-da-da-da. Come on now. Come on. Stop that behavior. Nonetheless, though, let me stop talking because my voice is hurting me now. With that being said, let me know your thoughts, your opinions down below. We can talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.